Hello, guys. Hi guys, it's me, Blyer, the headband guy. I'm giving a little update, maybe some of my 2023 ideas, maybe as well. Because I don't really know where else I would do that. I said on my Discord and my Twitter, but I didn't really know how to say it on like my community tab. But I have no idea how my uploads are gonna be for right now. I don't know how to really properly say this. But a few days ago, my dad passed. And I'm not gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna give a summarized version. So in I think 2013, because I was a little dumb baby. I don't remember the specifics, but in 2013, he had a heart attack, and it is the best way to describe it is it's so rare to survive. To my knowledge, it's nicknamed the Widowmaker. In the hospital down here, he was given 2 weeks, but I don't really live in a good place. So we went up to my state capital, Columbus, and he was given about 8 years by the doctors. Growing up, since maybe 11 or 12, it's just been on my mind consistently here and there. So this month he was doing pretty bad. He's been going in the hospital back and forth for about 10 years, at least twice a year, usually more. He's always really come out. He always hated going, especially around the holidays. But he was doing very bad this month. The explanation we got was he stopped producing like enough blood. He was going about doing stuff here basically as if he had another stroke. So yeah, he's been living with a LVAT and it pumps the heart. He didn't have like a heartbeat for 10 years, 9 years maybe, and a defibrillator. So if his heart ever, it would shock the heart if it got not doing good. So we set him up there, and they can't really do an MRI because of his machines in him, but they were doing a CT scan, and everything was fine, and it stunned the doctors a little, but he was doing good. But when he went up there, he was not really talking well, and he was unable to walk and stuff. Well, we got a few days where he was pretty good because they have blood transfusions and medicine and all. He was set to come home before Christmas, the 19th. About 7 p.m. we were gonna go up and get him. But around maybe somewhere between 1 and 3, he it was described as very shocking how he instantly just got worse. Like everything we sent him up there for was good and fixed, but out of like nowhere that day he had an aneurysm. It basically broke, I guess, a vein or something, and his skull started filling with blood very quickly, and about 3 p.m., maybe 4 p.m., he was considered brain dead. I just worked a third shift, so I was woken up at about 6 p.m. by a violently sobbing mother. With how much it was on the mind throughout 10 years, it was kind of obvious. But we went up there we got there about 8 because 2-hour drive. My sister showed up. My brother-in-law. He was very vocal because he had to think about his death, for about a decade. He was very vocal against being in a vegetative state, he, so per his, like, his own will, we basically about 1 a.m., maybe 12:30, the 20th, we, took the stuff out. He was given about, his body was given about anywhere between a few minutes and a few hours. It ended up kicking for 15. My sisters left early on. It was just me and my mom kind of waiting that whole time. It was about 3:26. I remember where we p.m. He basically did take his last breath. As he died, there was a code blue, so the doctor couldn't even come and pronounce him dead until 4:12. So it's been a few days. I'm holding up. I'm gonna say I don't know how often I'm gonna upload, and everyone's gonna reply or leave comments going, "Oh, you don't have to. We get it, but it's not. It's not like a job. I'm here at home doing nothing. So I'm trying to still edit. It's always been hard to focus, so it's a lot worse right now, but I'm still trying to edit. It's a little worse because I jokingly put on the Minion costume for my next video out of nowhere, so I'm just sitting there like, oh, I don't know, something about this tonal whiplash. So when I say I don't know how often I'm uploading, I genuinely don't know. I want to try I want to try editing. It's something to do, but at the same time, it's just like I don't really want to do anything. I guess before we get on, I'm gonna give a little update. I have some plans next year, which I don't really know if it's great attaching that here, but I guess I am. I have a big video. This is about to be the biggest whiplash ever. A video on My Little Pony. Oh god, because this does relate, I guess. I've been planning this since he went back to the hospital. I don't know, a week ago. I was chatting around. I was officially planning this video, a whole Gen 4 rewatch. But the main point of it, minus the fact I never actually finished Gen 4, the main point of it was I guess still gonna go over how much the show kind of meant growing up, because this is such a whiplash of tone, I guess, but this colorful horse show was one of the biggest helps for little kiddo me when my dad first went to the hospital. I was talking with some people because I want to get a new person each season, and I was talking to one of them and going about how like it was what helped kid me cope so much throughout, I guess, over a year of him being in the hospital. I don't know, I was like 12, 13 maybe. And I wanted to kind of honor that. That's one reason I'd like Gen 4. It's just such a warm, nostalgic, like helpful piece of media for me. I'm at a tonal whiplash with myself. Well, mostly today. I'm kind of getting into periods of being normal or all right, and then there's just periods of like not. So I figured, now's a good time to record this. Maybe I'm a little jumbled up. I'm feeling a little sick, which apparently is actually just a side effect of grief. I'm of course not. I don't want to honestly make jokes about the situation itself, but going back to somewhat making a joke here and there, like, oh, ha ha ha, in between the oh no's and all. I don't know if that's going to be delayed, but I want to do that eventually. I guess that's one reason I'm keeping it here. It was going to be the big 2023, maybe release around August. I don't know anymore. I'm not really focusing on that fully. I have the next Owl House recorded. I recorded it the 15th, season 2, episode 1. Honestly don't know how often I'm going to do the Owl House right now. I think it would help right? Just enjoying, but I don't want to be recording and just have my mood flip out of nowhere mid recording and just make it less enjoyable for people. So it's a big maybe. When I recorded season 3 of DuckTales and season 2 of Amphibia, not doing good. It was, well, now the second worst I was doing. And then the season 2 finale of Amphibia happened, so it was not, it was helpful, and then it wasn't. And then also editing those videos was kind of harder because I cut most of them out, but I would just randomly say like some depressed freaking joke, and like current me editing like a year later was like, shut up. For my birthday, I recorded Morbius, a collab, and I was gonna release at Christmas, and I know I have no obligation to upload, and I know everyone will say like, dude, you don't have to, but I'm still gonna say like, sorry, that's not coming out on Christmas. I don't know, there's a lot, 2022, I had a great time doing videos, especially around the time Amphibia was ending, because I was able to catch up to mathematical reactions and beat him. I passed him. I did it. I won. But I mean, I'm not doing that with Owl House. It's just hard to focus, and I have to go back to work eventually, because now we need money. They don't tell you that, how much dying costs. And we were mainly also living off of my dad's disability money. Maybe we have to change houses soon. Maybe. We got Christmas in a few days. And then his birthday is going to be January 26th. He would have been 51. So I don't really know how things are going to be until after that. It's not like it's going to instantly make things all right after the day passes, but I think it's going to be harder than usual until the day, I would say. I don't really know how to end this. I said potential plans. I gave an update. It's maybe a little disjointed, but I would say that's it. Stuff happened. I don't know what's gonna happen next. A lot of stuff could. I want to do a bunch. I also want to do nothing. That's it. I don't know even how to title this. I don't know. I think I'm just going to go with thank you. And I wish I would have said it earlier now, not 27 minutes into the recording. I talk to people, my friends on Discord, my friends IRL, and on Twitter, I guess. And I was getting a lot of support, how I felt about the channel, especially around Amphibious time, dude. I was cranking stuff out. I felt pretty good. It was a good year, video wise. Thank you for the year, the positivity, especially recently. And yeah.